Alright, twin reverb repair time. This gives me a bit of a chance to show why sometimes tools aren't necessarily better than each other. They just have different uses, right? So, I got my analog scope down the bottom. This is a Kikasui. I really like this one. I've had it for many years. And then, of course, up top is my Rigol. There's an issue with this amp where what's happening is that the trem isn't fully going, where it needs to. So it sounds kind of weak. I can see the wave on this one. The refresh rate is much quicker. Really good for following kind of like waves and that. If I turn it up and down, I can see just how quickly it's doing its thing. Problem is, that doesn't really allow me to actually see what's going on with like long-term waves or similar. So for example, if I look at the top one here, I can actually turn on persistence mode, which is what's currently going there. And that shows me the minimum and the maximum of the modulation of that wave. This is telling me that it's not fully going to ground, so the signal isn't going completely to zero. So it's kind of like a really, really light throb. Now, if it was actually doing what it needs to do, it'd look more like that. So you'd actually see the wave going all the way down to the bottom there. Most likely we've got a dead roach, so I'll pull the roach out, put a new one in. That should deal with the issue. The oscillator seems like it's working perfectly fine. So just a bit of a quick tip on why sometimes it's better to have more than one tool, because they're all going to have their different uses.